What if the secret to having more money, getting more clients, getting more momentum wasn't actually doing more? The real truth is that having more success in your life, chasing those big goals, isn't about following a 17-step formula or having a new funnel or doing all of those things. Yes, they can really help, but actually there is a much softer, gentler way for you to achieve all that you dream of and desire without pushing and hustling, and things magnetically come to you. Because it comes when you stop diluting your message and start actually being in alignment with you and following what you want to do rather than doing what someone else wants you to do. When you stop trying to do all the things and being in that alpha energy and instead take a step back and step into your flow. And I had so many years of pushing and hustling and striving, but actually I've realized that when I'm in my flow, things work much, much better. I've realized that when you're in alignment, you are magnetic. Opportunities would just come to you. The possibilities come to you when you step into your flow. In my membership, I have a membership called Make Money While You Sleep, and I see a client who comes in she doesn't come every week, so let's say she comes in every couple of months, and she'll come to a coaching call and she asks a question, and she asks basically the same question every single time. And what happens is, it's a theme on a question where she wants sort of some kind of validation from me that she's decided to go on this path, and is it the right path? And what I see is she is afraid to step into herself and her own dreams and desires and really be the person that she can so be in her marketing and her messaging. And instead is trying to take on somebody else's approach, somebody else's system, whether it's mine or somebody else's, that has worked for them. So if it's worked for them, it's going to work for her too. But it doesn't work like that, because we are unique and wonderful and individual. And when we embrace who we are and our power and our divine inspiration and way of being, everything else flows. But we have to step into who we're meant to be and the kind of person that we're meant to be. And when we do, those opportunities open up for us. But if we are trying to be someone else, things don't happen, because the universe doesn't sort of see that reverberation, and clients don't feel like there's a disconnect. So step into you and be magnificent, and you in alignment with who you're meant to be, and your marketing will feel so much better and feel so much more vibrant, because it's you showing up in all your warts and glories and all the dazzles and jewels, and also the difficult parts. Last week, I put out a post on LinkedIn about my frustration with my old solicitor, and I'm not going to talk about it because it's an ongoing situation. But let's say it was just pure frustration in this post, and it went viral because I was standing in my ground and in my power. And while that might seem sort of, you always have to present your best side, there are times when you can step into your power and be absolutely allowed to be you in a multitude of ways. I always remember I did Shakespeare for my A-level English, and we did Antony and Cleopatra, and they described Cleopatra as having 8 different personality types, and she was her infinite variety. And that's always stayed with me, that it's okay to have 8 different personalities, And you might be that there are some points of you that is soft and gentle, and somewhere you're hustling and pushing, and somewhere you're in your moment of power and rage. And as long as you are authentically you, people feel that vibration. But when you are masking and hiding who you are at your core, that's when there's a disconnect. And that's when you are not magnetic, you are repellent. But when you are you, and you are authentically you, people feel it. And that word authentic is so overused that I don't want to use it. But you get my drift. That when you are absolutely in your power, people, you are just magnetic. And so that means writing what you want to say, embracing your quirks and your weirdness and your wonderfulness, and showing up as you. I have another client who is so scared to get on camera unless she looks perfect. But you know what? Actually, we love it when we are this whole person who's not perfect all the time. And when you sell things that you want to offer and sell, people feel that vibration, it fizzes, rather than what you think you should sell. And when you say what you want to say in your messaging and your marketing, it will reverberate. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no to people who don't light you up, who don't excite you and energize you, because it means that you guard your energy and guard it wisely. When you are you, and more you will attract the clients and opportunities who really work well with you and fit you. Otherwise, you can find that you can be off. I remember a few years ago, I was feeling really off in my business, and I wasn't particularly happy in my life in general. And it's the only time in my whole coaching career that I have attracted a client who was like not a good fit for me, and there was a disconnect, and we really, it wasn't working. And when you are not feeling in alignment, when you are not being you attract clients who they're not quite right for you. And maybe you're not going to get the results for them because they're expecting something different, because you're showing up as a different version of you. And so that was really, if you step into you and be the person that you are meant to be, you are going to reflect the clients who are looking for that person rather than the person that you think you should be. And so that means that you are more aligned, you get more sales, and you feel more energized in the way that you show up, and you're excited to do business with the people that you love. So if you have been shrinking and making yourself too small to fit your niche because you think you should be doing that, and you are so stuck in the shoulds, this is your moment to say, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to find another way of working. And when you embrace a life that you are meant to lead, all of these opportunities open up for you. But it is about you taking a stand and creating the kind of life that you want to lead. If you're ready to build your dream life and create a vision for yourself and your business that you want to lead, then check out my vision board below. I'm really excited to share this. Because I know that when you have that vision of what you want to create, everything else flows from that. But you have to have that vision, that first step. And then you can step into your abundance and you can build something. You can build a business that works for your life. And that is where the magic is. That's where the money is. And that is where the opportunities, that's where the magnetic fizz of wonder and joy will energetically come to you and your world. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to see you again here soon. I create videos at least once a week and would love you to be here and get to know you more. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye bye.